Nowadays, the selection of speed cubes is enormous. Some speed cube brands come and go, however DaYan has stood the test of time. Although DaYan, or rather DaYan, was founded in 2004, the DaYan Guhang propelled them to fame in 2010. Since then, other cubes have been made in the DaYan line, and the DaYan ZhanChi is currently their most popular cube, if not the most popular cube. The Fun's puzzle ZhanChi or ShuangRen is a 2013 newcomer in the speed cube selection. Is this the puzzle to play Father Time and make DaYan a thing of the past? Both cubes are incredible speed cubes, but under certain aspects one does it better than the other. We'll be taking a look at how they compare according to the following: turning, corner cutting, popping, and locking. Most of you probably already have the ZhanChi, and I'll bet you're mainly watching this video to see if my opinion matches with your opinion, but if you're a late adopter that will soon buy either cube, this video should help you out on that decision. The ZhanChi has smooth rotation and great speed while still being controllable. The ZhanChi, on the other hand, has crispy rotation, also kind of scratchy, that may feel cheap when first open, but goes away after 1000 solves. It is also a little faster than the ZhanChi, yet still as controllable as its opponent. One major issue of the ZhanChi is its corner twists, which out of 1000 solves that I've done, I've had like 7. This doesn't happen on the ZhanChi as it holds together itself stronger than the ZhanChi, thus not allowing the ease of corner twists. This round goes to the ZhanChi. If it were not for the corner twists on the ZhanChi, it would have been a split decision, not to mention that I prefer smooth cubes over crispy cubes. The ZhanChi can easily do line to line with its maximum at 45 degrees, but mine only does a little more than line to line. It reverse cuts 3/4 of a cubie at max. The ZhanChi cuts line to line effortlessly and cuts 45 degrees with surprising ease. It reverse cuts a little more than 3/4 of a cubie at max. This round easily goes to the ZhanChi. Let me point out that my ZhanChi doesn't use and never used torpedoes, and with the older plastic models, it allows better corner cutting without them. So considering the ZhanChi beats the ZhanChi even without the torpedoes, this was unanimous. The ZhanChi has popped in me at least 10 times on regular speed solves throughout its lifetime of 20,000 plus solves, and approximately may pop every couple hundred of solves due to mishandling. The ZhanChi on its 1000 speed solves has never ever popped, and popped a single time when I was aggressively turning the puzzle, but I could never get it to pop again. This round clearly goes to the ZhanChi. Whoa. Your ZhanChi doesn't even use torpedoes. Why does this round go to the ZhanChi? Well, I've popped torpedoed ZhanChis before. The ZhanChi's fluid rotation gives it virtually no lockups. The ZhanChi, on the other hand, catches and locks up sometimes during certain solves, especially PLL. I find that G-perms are hard to execute because of the constant catching, whereas the ZhanChi I never have this problem. If you couldn't already guess, this final round goes to the ZhanChi. So it looks like we have a tie, so here are my personal opinions. Since I greatly prefer smooth cubes over crispy cubes, and the turning of the cube is what you'll notice all the time during every solve, and lockups are my biggest pet peeve of cubes out of all, surprise surprise, I prefer the ZhanChi over the ZhanChi. I also found that a lot of my times with the ZhanChi were inconsistent, and when I switched over to the ZhanChi, my times were only 1 to 2 seconds off from each other, but this could be because of me being accustomed to using a ZhanChi for a year. However, I would still recommend the ZhanChi to other cubers. If, however, you have a ZhanChi and you're perfectly happy with it, there's really no need to buy the ZhanChi. If you're still on the fence on buying the ZhanChi, you better do it soon. As of right now, a few Chinese wholesalers are increasing the price of the ZhanChi to $17. The cheapest price for the ZhanChi is $8.45 for a DIY kit from fasttech.com, which is where I got mine. They also have ZhanChis for about $10. So the winner here is the DaYan ZhanChi. Did my opinion match your opinion on comparing both cubes? Did it help with your decision making for buying it? Let me know in the comments, and never forget to subscribe to my channel. I hope you have a nice rest of your day.